Well, hello there guys, what is up? It's your boy BeastSAur. Welcome to my second part of my 600 subscriber special. And this is actually a really old battle against a guy by the name of BeaxSaur, who is unfortunately not active anymore, but I mean, he was a really good guy back then, and we had a lot of good battles together, and he had a lot of great battles on his channel, and he was a great narrator, but unfortunately he left and took down all his videos, which is kind of unfortunate, but I still have contact with him and I chat with him sometimes, but yeah, not as much as before though, because we used to have Skype calls like every single weekend. We played Call of Duty together, we played Counter-Strike, we played we played a lot of games together pretty much. So yeah, either way, this is a Pokedex roulette battle against this guy, and a Pokedex roulette is something that's not as popular as it used to be. You know, it's almost as a roulette battle, but you know, the difference is that you give your opponent 6 random numbers from 1 to 649, and based off those numbers, you're going to use those numbers in the Pokedex kind of order thing, and you're going to make random sets out of those Pokemon. I'm not quite sure if I explained that good enough, but you guys hopefully understood, so I'm not going to go through that again. So, I'm going to go in a little with the Timber that I've named Little Shofu, because Shofu used to use a Conkeldurr that I named after himself, and this is kind of a smaller Shofu, I guess you can say, but my opponent's gonna lead off with a Whalmer, and this Shofu right here, or this Timber, is actually a Toxic Orb Timber with Guts, and that makes his attack like super high, but I'm not quite sure, but maybe I forgot to put on Guts on the Timber this battle, but the Drain Punch will unfortunately not break his sub. I'm not quite sure, maybe that Whalmer is like super bulky or something, so I was actually quite surprised, but just in my reel that I've really creatively named Trollolololol, because this is actually a trolling set. It's got Swagger and Attract, because this is a female and I can just charm every single one of those male Pokemon out there, because this guy, I'm not quite sure, but he likes to bring his males on his in his battles, but I'm gonna take that to my advantage and I'm gonna charm every one of his Pokemon, and I'm gonna try to Swagger him as well, and that makes it like super difficult for him to attack me, but he's gonna break through every single one of those things that are set up on him, which is just bullshit. I mean, that's not fair at all. I'm gonna set him up to Quaza this turn, and one-hit KO that little C-Dot. In comes his Wobbuffet. I'm gonna one-hit KO that thing as well, because I'm choice banded. That Wobbuffet does not stand a chance. I mean, what are you trying to do on me? Like, trying to counter me or something? That ain't gonna work for you, son. So in comes his Regice, and I'm like, okay, I'm probably not gonna be able to one-hit KO this thing, because I know this thing usually has some decent physical bulk, and as well as special bulk especially, but I managed to take it out of there in one shot as well, which is just crazy. I took down 3 of his pokes within 3 turns. That's crazy. So in comes his Whalmer. He's gotta go for the Ice Beam. I guess it's fair for him to get a critical hit, because I just own 3 of his pokes, so I don't know, that's not a big loss on my part, but now I'm gonna send a Medicham, and this was supposed to have high jump kick and stuff, but I accidentally copied Timber's moves on this thing and put on Timber's moves instead of the moves that were supposed to be there, like high jump kick and ice punch and rock slide and stuff. I'm not quite sure, but things happen sometimes with Pokémon, which is not cool at all. So I will be able to take down that Whalmer though, which is nice, because that Whalmer was kind of annoying. I mean, I couldn't even break the sub with Drain Punch from this little thing right here, which was supposed to be powerful, but apparently it was not. In comes his Togekiss, and he goes for the Psychic, and I'm like, what in the world is that? I was expecting an Air Slash, but I don't know really. In comes my Medicham again. Go for the Stone Edge, even though Medicham cannot learn Stone Edge. It was supposed to be Rock Slide, but it goes down anyways, so I'll take that. But I'm gonna go for the Stone Edge again with Medicham, because I was like, okay, I really don't care at this point if he's gonna kill me or not. But he goes for the Hidden Power, and I'm like, what are you doing, man? Hidden Power? I mean, you could have just went for the Giga Drain, taking me out of there right away, but I wanted the battle to end a little bit more epically, and I'm gonna send in all of that. The Darumaka gonna go straight for the Substitute, and he's just gonna go for the Hidden Power Fire, I think that is, again, and that's not gonna break my sub, because Darumaka has super high defenses. I mean, it's got like the best defenses ever, so gonna go straight for the Focus Blast, but Focus Punch, and he's gonna be able to break my sub this turn, but that's not gonna matter because I'm just gonna hit him straight in the face with the focus punch. And wait a minute, do you guys recognize that little sequence right there? Yeah, that's from my intro, and I'm still using it after all this time, which is pretty crazy, but his credibility is gonna go down, and I'm gonna win the game. So that was a really good game, BeaxSaur. If you're watching this, then I still love you, and I hope we can chat some more because I really missed those days. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the second part. Leave a like rating if you did, and I'll see you guys later. Peace!